Welcome back to PYJynJoy, Messages from the Divine. This is Charmaine, your holistic life coach, coming to you with a message for the collective today. And before we get started, I just want to remind you again that with PYJynJoy, I'm your life coach who likes to help you to get unstuck so that you can live your most brilliant self by using evolutionary astrology, looking at your north node and your south node to see where you need to go, where you were, as well as obviously tarot, numerology, Reiki, runes, all sorts of fun things. So my whole thing is I want you to be happy. That's why we're all here on this earth, is to seek joy as well as abundance, which can help us with joy. Which, speaking of which, I have had some requests about people asking how can they manifest money. So today we will do a question to asking these. With these are my animal guides cards. So let's see what our animal guides will share for us in manifesting money. But before we get started, let us cleanse the energy of the space. And then prepare our minds for the message that we have to come. So gently close your eyes, relax your shoulders, shake your neck, wiggle back and forth a bit, and then inhaling through, we'll do 3 deep cleansing breaths, inhaling through your nose, exhaling with an open mouth sigh. So inhale through your nose. Feel the air reach inside of you, expanding within your heart space, feeling the cleansing of that fresh air. And then gently exhale out, sigh it out, let your shoulders drop. Again, inhale deeply. Inhale a little bit more, hold it a little bit longer, and then gently exhale, sigh it out. Release any negativity, any tension in your body. Once more, inhale deeply. Feel it reach to the crown of your head, down to the tips of your toes. And then gently exhale, sigh it out, and let your eyelids flutter open. So, our little spirit animal guides, what message do you have to help the collective in manifesting money? Spirit guides, animal guides, what message do you have for helping the collective manifest money? Little animal guide friends, what message do you have for the collective to help manifest money? Make that money. So let's see. So we have 9 of air, sea lion. Your worries and fears aren't real. They're fueled by focusing on the negative, which gives power to that which you're afraid of. Stop worrying, let go of fear, and everything will be okay. Exclamation mark. And that's important. When you're manifesting, you don't want to worry and have all these fears and think negatively and just keep dwelling on that constantly, because you'll notice, and maybe you haven't noticed, but think as you do this, the next time a negative thought pops into your head, think what comes next. It's probably another thought. It's like domino effect. So you stubbed your toe, then the next thing is, as you're getting out of bed, then the next thing is, oh, you nicked yourself shaving, or you burnt your toast. It just keeps going on. So when it happens, if a negative thought pops in, the first thing you want to do is acknowledge it, but then shake it off. Pivot. Turn your thoughts to something positive, because everything happens, even stubbing your toe, for a reason. Maybe you didn't need to move so quickly, at that time. Maybe you would have slipped if you had moved faster. I don't know, but everything tends to happen for a reason. We just don't know why. So when you're manifesting, know that, look at the little sea lion. Even amidst all this turmoil in the water, air is about your mental, so turmoil in your mind, he's up on top of the one lone pillar of stones that's high enough. Look how high above he is of the waves, high enough that he's just fine. And that's what you have to be. Just be fine. Don't think negative. Let's see what this comes at. Oh, 2 of earth, Abyssinian cat. Look at his little eyes are eyeing each ball. So 2 is balance. You can see a pair. It's also a self-reflection, but with the earth, it's green. It's about your abundance, your prosperity, your work, career, all of that is there, your grounding. So with this obsidian cat, you may be under stress because of multiple jobs or too many responsibilities for one person to manage. It's important to balance your work and personal life and bring a spirit of fun to all you do. So as you're manifesting this wealth, don't be so serious. You take an or add a getting more jobs. It sure may bring in another paycheck, but is that really the best way? Manifest it. Think of and visualize making the money that you want, having the money, being an attractor, being like a magnet. So go through, like I always tell people, before you go to bed, laying in there in bed, close your eyes and visualize that money that you want. So if you want $1 billion, you want $1 million, you want whatever it is that you want, say, and don't always just say for the amount, like, oh, your bill is $20. Oh, I want to have $20. No, you don't want to survive. That's getting to that amount is surviving. It's getting beyond that, which is thriving. You want to thrive. That's why we were all placed on this earth in these bodies at this lifetime, is to have joy and to thrive. So when you're manifesting, go far. Don't let your mind say, oh, well, you can't do that, because then that's scarcity and that's lack. I actually just did it myself yesterday. I was talking with my friend and thinking about, hitting the Powerball, and we were naming things we would do. And suddenly I was like, oh, no, I can't do that because we wouldn't have enough money. And she was like, no, that's not true. So even me as a life coach, I have to remember and be reminded to get rid of the scarcity, because that's something that we have had in our lives for so long. It's like grounded into us. It's sort of the norm to think the opposite. So we want to think more. Anything you want, you can have. And you just have to balance that. So you don't have to have these multiple jobs where it's stressing you out, because then you get sick, and then what are you going to do? Then you won't have barely any jobs. So think of manifesting it and getting it a way in which you enjoy. Manifest looking at, if it's a job, what do you love to do? Take what you love to do and make a job out of it. And if you can't, now here's where multiple jobs can work. If you're at a job that you don't like, continue to be there, but you have this side thing that you're doing that you enjoy. Build that up as you're doing the other job and seeing the other job as, okay, so this is helping me as one stream of income so that I can put it towards what I want to do. And that would be your side hustle. So now we have King of Water, warm-hearted, devoted, loving, faithful, Penguin. So this is the Emperor Penguin. A trustworthy person or relationship enters your life. So maybe you just need that support. You need someone who can help you with staying on track. Like my friend said to me yesterday, stay on track of manifesting this money, making the money, focus on that. So you may have someone who can come in and help you. You may receive wise and compassionate advice from someone who speaks directly from the heart. So that's someone who cares for you and wants to see the best for you. So though, and also that's the type of people you want to surround yourself with when you are manifesting. You don't want toxicity around you. You want positivity, someone who's on that same energy and wavelength of having prosperity, having that money, and thriving, having all of your dreams come true. So be careful of who you surround yourself with. Queen of Earth, thoughtful, caring, creative, and ingenious. Belgian hair. So she has her crown on with her two little bunnies. You will be given advice that's both practical and creative, and it should be followed precisely. So remember, your friend was saying, so have this person that speaks to you directly from the heart. So listen, focus only upon the positive in every situation or person, and that's what you want to do. Remember to stay positive. Your worries and fears aren't real. Well, fueled by negativity. If you're focused on the positive, there's no room for negativity. That's what you'll get. The more you focus on that thing, the more you get. So whether it's negative or it's positive, if it's poverty or if it's wealth, it's up to you. You have to focus and be positive no matter what, because everything happens for a reason, and you'll learn later on why. Knight of Fire, passionate, charismatic, confident, restless, a dolphin. So you see the dolphin just leapt out of the water and swimming ahead. So an opportunity arises that needs your attention right away. Moving quickly is important, yet there's nothing you can't handle if you follow your inner guidance. So fire is all about passion, your creativity. So again, like I said, your side hustle, what is it that you like to do? What are you passionate about? What are you confident in? Maybe you want to be a consultant. Maybe you help people, and like how I've decided, I want to help people. I've had enough experience in needing to change and being stuck and changing my mindset and so forth that I can help others. So think of what drives your passion. What is it that you like to do? Go with your inner guidance. So meditate, sit, think on it, contemplate on it. You don't have to do a sitting meditation. You can even walk, a walking meditation. So that's what you want to do with this. So let's move these up so you can see everything. And then we have 5 of air, collie dog. So again, more mental. Your current path isn't leading you toward the happiest possible outcome, so why not change it? You can always change everything. And again, with tarot, you have your free will. You can learn from this, see what the message is, and make the changes that you need. Always maintain integrity and compassion, but be alert to the hidden agendas of others. So these 2 little collies are playing tug of war, but it is also a dominance situation. So when the people, again, be mindful of those who are around you. I just said, anything that's toxic, you don't want that. That'll just keep you stuck. And the whole point, remember, of PYJynJoy is to get unstuck. So be aware of those around you, what their motives are, and make adjustments. Cut out air, sword, cut out those that are not necessary in your life. 20, renewal, 2. So there's 2 again. So you have a raccoon. It's time to get clarity about your life and purpose and make changes so that you're, again, make changes so that you're on the path most divinely suited to you. So when you connect into source, when you're manifesting and you're thanking, remember to do thanks. So when you're thanking, as you're visualizing, as you're thanking the divine for this life of X, Y, and Z, be thankful for it. That's the path that is most suited for you, that's divinely given to you. So also now, forgive what has been without judgment. So whatever happened in the past, let it go. Remember the toxic thing, whatever situations, cut that out and go forward. And fearlessly embrace what's to come. So when you let go of something from the past, that makes room for something in the present to come into your future. So you are cutting away what no longer serves you, making room for what does. And that's very important in manifesting as well. 3 of air, rose-breasted grosbeak. Sadness is a part of life, but you don't have to endure it alone. See, the little bird is comforting the other one. And this is 3. So that's divinity. That's also expansion. It's past, present, future. So you may need a little time to heal. So take time to heal. And again, it's still mental, it's the air. So if there's something that's happening with you, so we're manifesting money, but if something happens that occurs, don't let that, give yourself grace, have patience, and give yourself time to heal. But don't let that deter you from still manifesting. You still have to have work to do. And see, but once you work your way through the emotions, you'll be stronger than before. So work through the emotions and come out stronger, and then continue to manifest. Don't let it distract you, or detract from what you're trying to accomplish. Because on the bottom of the deck, we have 7, the chariot, Arabian horse. So you will be successful in manifesting as long as you learn to control your mindset, to put it on the positive. If negativity does pop up all of a sudden, pivot, acknowledge it, see it, let it go, and move forward thinking of what it is that you want, not dwelling on what you do not want or don't have. So Arabian horse, you can successfully balance various or opposing energies at once through determination and focus. That's just what I said. So it's balancing these energies. So you have this negative energy, you have this positive energy, you have to balance it, and in fact tip the scale so that the positive is higher. It says you've earned the rewards and recognition you're receiving. 7 is about spirituality, your inner wisdom, your insight. Again, taking time to meditate, to think on things. That's what it's telling you there. Also at the bottom, we have Ace of Fire, a white tiger, so a little tiger and a baby. A wonderful new opportunity presents itself. So as you're manifesting, more positive things will come. So you're manifesting money. You're focusing on what you want, wanting more than what you want. Reach for the sky. It doesn't, look, just because you may be driving, and not against any car, let's just say, I don't know, a car level at level 1. You want a car that's at level 4. So take and focus on a level 4 card. Don't focus on, oh, well, I only have a level 1 card, so maybe I should only go to a level 2. Bump it to 4. Okay. That's when things move. It may have come as a surprise, but you'll still want to leap into action and passionately pursue every possibility. And again, one ace is one, so that's fire. I'm sorry, that's beginnings, and it's fire, so that's your passion. So passionately pursue what it is that you want. In this case, is manifesting money. And more opportunities will arise to make more money, to generate, and not just make, like, oh, you go to your job and make money, but rather money will flow to you. The universe is unlimited. Everyone can have a bazillion dollars that they want, if that's what you want. What you have has nothing to do with someone else. So it's unlimited. So go out there and manifest what you want, and even more so. So that is your message about manifestation. Let's take a look at the crystal that will help you. What crystal will enhance the situation, Divine, that will help the collective to generate all this money? Who wouldn't want to manifest money? And when you manifest it, it's ability you can helping yourself, but remember to give back. The more that you give back, the more that you can give. When you spend something and you're in a manifesting situation, more will come. You paid that bill, guess what? Tomorrow you wake up, you have another $100 million in your bank account. And it can be. So, Divine, what crystal will enhance this situation for the collective with helping them to manifest the money of their dreams? What crystal will enhance that? And the cards are very sticky, so I'm just going to pull one. Let me do a little shuffle. Which card is for the collective? Lemurian quartz. Practice patience. And that's the thing too. When you're manifesting, have patience. Things are changing behind the scenes. You don't even know. Once you make that choice to be positive and to manifest money, the universe is going to move things to align for you to have it. You'll meet new people. You'll have new opportunities. You may come across an unexpected windfall of an inheritance, or maybe you'll hit the lottery like I was trying the other day. So doing that, just have patience and know that it's coming. It is there. You have it. All you have to do is open your arms to it and receive and be thankful. So that is your message. I hope that that resonated with you out there. If it did, I'd be so thankful if you will click the like button for the video, share it with your friends. Everyone can learn about manifesting the money of their dreams, as well as subscribing to PYJynJoy and clicking the notification bell so that you'll know when new posts are happening. I do it every day, but it's just a reminder for you. And also one-on-one, if you'd like to do some life coaching, helping you to get unstuck in this world, go to PYJynJoy, PYJynJoy.com, and book a one-on-one session with me. Life coaching, tarot reading, numerology readings, all sorts of fun things. So have a look and let's get you going. Get that money. Until we see each other again, love, light, joy.